Today's world seems to revolve around technology. It is almost as though without it, we wouldn't even exist. With such a reliance on technology come problems that need to be solved in order to prepare everyone to tackle the challenges that go hand in hand with the digital world. And one major issue that is being addressed is accessibility. What does accessibility refer to? It is the ability of an institution to provide the resources in order to bridge the digital divide. That is the gap between those who have access to technology, such as computers, internet, tablets, as well as the skills and knowledge to go along with that technology, and those who do not. The biggest issue with accessibility lies within schools, and this is where we must go in order to tackle the problem at hand and devise solutions. An estimated 72% of public schools lack the broadband speeds necessary to fully access the internet. Therefore, we have the majority of classrooms without the ability to use computers to their fullest benefit, and many classrooms without any sort of technology, and with complete reliance on pen and paper methods. In today's society, this will not do. Then, on the other hand, we have classrooms with an abundance of computers, enough for every student to have their own device and ability for them to all browse the internet, doing research, creating presentations, and gaining a wide variety of knowledge because they're not limited to what is available in their classroom. Access to computers and the internet is ultimately the best way for students to gain the skills necessary to be successful with the digital demand of today. Now, how do we get those devices into the classrooms that don't have them? This is a problem without a clear solution. One option being used in some classrooms is bring your own device. This is a pretty self-explanatory term. It refers to the children bringing their own devices to use in the classroom. This could be a great option if the majority of students in the class have useful devices. It means the school doesn't have to provide as many computers as when every student needs one. But the problems arise when students don't have devices that can support the work that is being asked of them. It isn't easy to type an essay on a smartphone. And then there are the children without any devices at all. In low-income central city neighborhoods, 84% of households with children do not own computers, and the schools aren't going to have the money to buy a device for everyone. This leaves many children without any option at all. However, getting devices into the classroom doesn't completely solve the problem, nor is it completely necessary to have a device in order to gain the most important skills associated with the digital world. Let's revisit the classroom that already has the devices. This classroom can be a failure when the teacher improperly uses the technology. When a teacher tells the students exactly what to do with their devices, the teacher is not encouraging creativity, an essential skill in the new digital world. This will not allow the students to gain the proper skills for when they are supposed to use the devices on their own, setting them up for confusion. And in the opposite scenario, a classroom without technology can teach the skills that are valued in a digital society. A teacher can have students write blogs and swap with each other and make comments, using the ideas and techniques that technology has introduced and made popular, even though the classroom doesn't have access to the devices. Schools have generally held tight to the original 3 R's curriculum, focusing on reading, writing, and arithmetic. The skills important to success in today's world have changed, though, creating what should be a new focus in schools, the 4 C's: critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity, making a lot more sense because all 4 words actually begin with the letter C. There isn't a single solution to bridging the digital divide. The digital divide is something that sadly will always be an issue in our society. That doesn't mean we shouldn't strive for equal access in all schools and homes. We should still try to do our best to bridge the divide as best we can, and if we do that, we'll create a better space for our students.